Hi there, I'm Mark Bamford. I'm the chair of the Sleaford Museum Trust, and it's my pleasure to be here today to introduce this fantastic performance by a group of young people from St George's Academy. Now, this is part of the Future of the Past scheme that the museum has been part of for the last 2 years, and the idea is that we actually promote young people take their take on the history and the heritage of the place in which they live and study. The museum has nothing to do with it in terms of its content at all, apart from providing whatever information and answers to any questions that the young people ask. So this is entirely their take on it and nothing to do with us at all.
My name is Mrs Clifton, and I'm Head of Drama and Performing Arts at St George's Academy in Sleaford. And we were asked to put a group together to work with the Riverlight Festival and Sleaford Museum. And I've got a wonderful group of Year 10 Performing Arts students who have volunteered, and they have written the piece, directed the piece, arranged everything, and also helped me carry everything down this morning. So we're doing 2 performances this morning, one at 11:45 and one at 12:45, and hopefully we're going to get a bit of an audience drummed up soon.
I am Zach Swin.
I'm Felicity Hutton.
And I'm Sam Fleming.
Hello.
And we have created the Sleaford Horrible Histories type of edition play.
Yeah. Something which I wanted to do in this project is I wanted to try and include music. So I used some tools and I pulled some strings, and I was able to make music that fit the thing. So that's how we've got music and everything.
The characters that we've kind of based on. So the first ever thing that we did as a group was a bunch of us went into the museum and just looked around, made ideas and different storylines that we could follow. And then we got together, thought about them, and then we landed on the sketch type thing. We definitely wanted it to be a comedy because all of us in drama love comedies, and it's just a lot more fun to do as a group. And then we started to put together characters, and we did a lot of research on the different types of things and historical events that happen in Sleaford. For example, the King John being poisoned here as a myth or a legend story. Yeah. What else? Castle being built and how it was the bishop's house instead of being a castle for royalty or defences and stuff like that.
We all had a part to play in finding out these different things about the history. For example, our friend Callum, he found out that there was some sort of argument over salts, right, which we found funny, but we haven't implanted. Someone found something about Elton John, which is what called the Elton John.
So another person who works with us, Millie, she lives in Elton John's writer's old house. So that's kind of where we got this storyline from, and we kind of based it off of you never really hear about the writers and the people who are behind the songs. So me and Erica running up to Zach and screaming oh my god, were you born here? Is it true? Is it true? It's stuff like that, and then him going, no, why would I be born here? I'm better than all of you, and that kind of relationship between the two sort of characters. And then Bernie, which is Jean, coming in and just being really awkward and kind of a lot smaller than Elton John, is very easily seen as a writer because they seem smaller and less known than Elton John would be. Hope you enjoyed the show.